Morning, you guys. Happy Wednesday when you're seeing this. Probably not till Wednesday because we don't get our Wi-Fi until tomorrow, which means I can't get on my upload schedule until after that. Yeah, so happy Wednesday. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend, a good start to your week. I today am 26 days away from the wedding. Super excited. We do have a lot going on this week. Tonight we're going over to my mom's to like look at all of the flower arrangements she made and everything she has, so we can kind of like, what would it be? Kind of like, we're like gonna set everything up so we can take a picture of how it's supposed to be at the venue, and then we can box everything up accordingly so it's easy for the coordinator to set everything up the day of, just to make it easier on my mom. And we have a couple meetings with just other people we're having at the wedding, like a videographer. So there's a lot going on. Super excited. This is gonna be my first time working out in 4 days, so let's head in, lift shoulders. This morning's already kind of been a little bit of a mess. I got up super early to edit the YouTube video from basically Thursday through the whole weekend of the whole moving process. And I was like, oh, this will be perfect. I'll get on Chris's hotspot from his phone, upload the video, it'll be good. There was 10 minutes left with the video uploading when Chris had to leave for work, so I was like, dang it. I tried to do it on my phone ran out of data. I don't have unlimited data. So I brought my computer with me and I was planning on trying to upload it at Lifetime, but I just got done training my clients and they actually let me set up my computer and get it uploading while I was training them, so that was super nice. So the video is posted. Oh man, all right, let's head in. Lift shoulders.
Wouldn't let you go if you left me. Wouldn't let you go if we're standing miles apart. I'd be a domino. I would let you know through vibrations of me. Wouldn't let you go if you left me. Wouldn't let you go if we're standing miles apart. I'd be a domino. You would feel my flow on the ground beneath you. I'd be a domino. I will let you know through vibrations of me. Wouldn't let you go if you left me. Wouldn't let you go if we're standing miles apart. I'd be a domino. You would feel my flow on the ground beneath you.
Up the workout was really good. I ended up only being able to walk on an incline for 10 minutes before the workout, which is totally fine. It's normally like 10 to 20 minutes, and then I do my shoulder warm-up exercises and then get into the workout, which that workout should be posted on Instagram by the time you're seeing this, so you can go over to Instagram, hit the little save button if you want to try it. It was good, and I got my smoothie after. Sorry, I'm so winded from coming up the stairs. I got my smoothie after. Tasted so good. So I'm getting back to my routine today. I actually ate really, really well this weekend, minus, I mean, anytime you eat out, there's usually, it's harder to track and there's usually more fat and more carbs, usually less protein, so it's kind of the opposite of what you're hoping for, and there's a lot of sodium. But we ate at that Rebel place, which was pretty relatively healthy. It was like a build your own bowl. And then I had ice cream last night, but it was deserved and I don't regret it at all. It was so good. And anyway, this morning I had my oatmeal. I tried the frosted animal cookie protein almond butter in it this time, and it was really, really good. Chris actually gave me that idea. He tried that yesterday. And I just had my smoothie, and I think I'm gonna make a bagel because I'm still kind of hungry. And then we have to shower and oh, you can't see me, hello. And then move a few other things over from the old place, like our KitchenAid mixer's still there. There's just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff now. So we're gonna move that, and then I still have to go to Target again. Darn it. I'm failing right now. I broke my bacon and I dropped it. Oh no. No bacon left behind. Doing some running around. I went to Bed Bath & Beyond, or not Bed Bath & Beyond. I always mix those up. I went to Bath & Body Works. Good Lord. It doesn't help that they're like basically right next to each other, so it just makes it more confusing. But I went to Bath & Body Works to get like wallflowers for our new place, some candles, yeah, just smelling good stuff. And then I went to, where else did I go? Oh, Nordstrom Rack. I was hoping they would maybe have some cute home stuff on sale. They didn't. I went to Hobby Lobby and I ended up running into my mom, which was really funny. So we walked around the whole store and we're looking at some stuff. And then I came over to start working on answering some emails and just get some work done at our old place, since we actually have Wi-Fi here. You know, kind of a necessity. And also to edit an IG swipe workout because I need Wi-Fi for that. So yeah, it is now, oh my gosh, it's after 4. Holy cow, I have to get going. I have to load up some stuff from here, put it in my car, take it to our new place, and then I have to go pick up Chris like immediately. All right, we gotta go. Crap.
Slowly, come here. Oh. That's why she's missed the jump up.
Oh my god.
Come here. Come here. It's way too close.
These are the best. This one, peanut butter cracker. Hot doggos.
Haha, redeem this coupon for a kiss or hug right now.
Right now.
No questions asked.
I'm gonna empty this book pretty quick.
Yes.
Ooh, this is I like this one. I planned a special date for us. Here's when, here's where, here's why.
Ooh,
That's
see,
cute.
those are
I'll
fun.
leave this one for you.
I know what it will. I know what it will be. When, tonight, where, on the couch. Why? Because I want to watch a movie and eat Doritos.
There you go.
That's not what I was gonna say at all.
All right.
But okay.
We kind of already know what this is because she told us.
Oh, nice.
Did you just put that in there?
It was in there.
Oh no, that's why you needed the extra
Why I
one.
needed the
Got it, got it. I was like, wait a minute, how'd you get that done so fast? Morning. It is the next day, as I'm sure you can tell. Nice and tired. It's also super early. It's 4:48 right now. I'm gonna head in and we are lifting hamstrings and glutes. Booty day. Yeah, Jake already kind of gave me a forewarning that this was gonna be pretty difficult. So, we have that to look forward to. I know, I'm actually really excited because I was kind of out of my routine last week. Yeah, I'm pumped. I could care less what the workout is. It was hard, it was easy. Either way, I'm here. So I'm happy, I'm proud, living life, getting back to my routine. All right, let's head in and then we get our frozen mocha smoothie after. Oh boy.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind.
Just watch me. Just watch me.
I got you wrapped around my finger, but don't you try to call me tomorrow. There's nothing personal in having a little fun. You wait and see if it's worth your while. So give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind.
Just watch me.
Give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind.
Just watch me.
Alright, good morning, Yager bombs. Man, I feel like it's been a while since I've done this. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. Okay, so we're on set number 2 for hamstring and glute day. What we're doing is we are going into sumo deadlifts. We're going to crank out 15 of those. Only 25 pounds loaded up on each side of that bar. Kelly could easily handle a heck of a lot more, but we're not going extremely heavy. We're going for reps today, so a little bit of volume. And immediately, and I emphasize this, you should not be doing anything else but immediately coming off into the static hold. So what she's doing, she has that bad boy, the dumbbell is not touching the ground. What she's doing, she's poking her butt out so she has an anterior pelvic tilt, and she's doing a static hold to where she is stretching the hamstrings and the glutes. So she's going right back into it. Again, no rest time, no nothing like that. We're using the static hold as the active recovery. That's exactly right. So she's hitting deadlifts and static holds. Deadlifts, static hold, nice and easy. So she's hitting them as she's here. you can actually see she's got pretty good definition. You can see those hamstrings working, and that's what you want to do. You want to see those hamstrings, you want to feel those hamstrings more than anything. And just by positioning your feet, positioning your hips, tilting your hips and all that good stuff, you should be able to control how much of a stretch that you actually feel. So here we go. So she's going up, poke your, there it is, that's exactly right. So she's again having a pelvic tilt, so she's actually trying to poke her butt out. Just think Chris is back there, throwing it out there to you, Chris. But we're doing that static hold, and even again kind of back here you can see that hamstring, that bad boy is firm because it's engaged, and that's what we want to do. We want to keep it under tension the entire time for the set. How you feel, Clint? You can kind of tell from the first round to now, it's getting more and more difficult. But what we're doing is, again, we're keeping it under tension the entire time with no rest. So she's going back and forth, back and forth. Now that's not hard enough to where you're gonna need a lot of rest time or actually catch your breath. It's called active recovery because your heart rate, if it's high from these deadlifts, it should be able to come down when you go into that static hold. But that's the whole entire point of active recovery. You're still gonna keep your heart rate somewhat high, but it's still going to be lower than what your previous movement is. So we could take anything like mountain climbers. Well, don't tell Kelly, but we're gonna do some hamstring gliders, but that's gonna be her active recovery. Nice and easy, but whenever we're going into active recovery, one has got to be less intense than the other, and that's what makes it the active recovery, because your heart rate should still come down. How you feel that, Clint? Yes, perfect. Doing good, Clint. That's good. Right there, you can see that dumbbell is not down at all. That's perfect. That's all. Okay, Yager Bomb. So what we're doing, we're in our next set. We're again going for a volume today. So first round, we're doing 18 of these deadlifts. Then you go into hamstring runners, and then you go into your static hold. So again, deadlifts, we're hitting sumos. This time around, we're actually putting some plate underneath our heels, and you can actually see her calf is firing a little bit harder because of it. But we're hitting first round, 18, second round, what was that, 21? 21. So this time, she's going for even more. So again, more volume she's gonna have, the higher her heart rate's gonna be. From there, we're gonna go into some hamstring gliders here. And these should be quick. She's only doing 50. Normally I do a heck of a lot more, but again, this is just kind of keep those hamstrings nice and burning. How you feel so far, Kelly? She looks like she's enjoying it very much so. And then she's gonna come up quick and then do her static hold. So that should be the most intense. This is gonna be a little less intense and quick. And then this should be the easiest of them. So again, she's doing that 30 count, and this is her active recovery. The entire time, it's really easy as you get more and more tired to kind of tuck your tailbone in, but you don't want to do that. You want to keep the emphasis on the hamstrings and the glutes, and the way you do that is you poke the booty out. Now you don't want to poke your butt out if you're doing a major lift like some sumo deadlifts with heavy weight, but here it's okay because again, you want to feel the stretch through your hamstrings. That's perfect. Actually, if you saw her kind of holding her hip, you can kind of see that she's feeling it in her hips and her low back, booty, glutes, all that good stuff. And then she gets right back into it. So again, no rest time. That is the active recovery. And she gets right back into it. I emphasized to both of these girls, I said, no, there's no actual rest. As soon as you hit that static hold, that should allow your heart rate to come down somewhat. And every round it's gonna get harder and harder, unfortunately. But no rest for the weary. We gotta get the peach to grow. We gotta get those hamstrings to grow, and this is how we do it. And I will also tell you, we always wanna make sure that she's physically squeezing her glutes at the very top. You want to make sure that yes, you are engaging them just through the movement. However, it's going to take a little bit extra muscle-mind connection to physically squeeze. That's just going to maximize the amount of gains that you're going to get. And that goes for anything, whether it's bicep, triceps, chest, doesn't matter. If you're actually physically and mentally understanding that you need to squeeze, then that's going to be a big part of it. She's cranking out these runners. That's good, Clint. And the entire time, we always want to make sure that the glutes are up off the ground. So hips stay up. Hips have got to stay up in order to keep the hamstrings and the calves engaged. Just imagine when you're doing a hip thruster, when your hips come up, you have to engage your glutes and your hamstrings. So what we're doing is, again, keeping those hips up the entire time. That's it, Glenn. We're doing good. Not the easiest set in the world. She asked me yesterday to do, we're gonna be doing another one of her assessments where it requires no eating, and I was like, well, today's a little intense. Like, I don't know if that'd be the best day to, yeah, you want to definitely eat before this one. That's for sure. She's on her last set. She's gonna be finishing up here. We'll catch you on the next set.
Just watch me.
Yager bombs, here we go, last set. So this time we're going for an amount of time, not a super specific amount of sets. So what she's doing is she's gonna hit still sumo, still heels elevated. She's going for 15 of those reps, and she's gonna take it over here. She's gonna hit 10 calories as hard as she possibly can. And look at her, she's just moving people out the way. She said, move, trick. So what we're doing is we're going hardcore as fast as we can. We only have 6 minutes to try to get as many rounds as possible, but when you do this, this is called an airdyne. This thing is probably the worst creation. No, I apologize. The actual assault bike is the worst creation known to man. However, this bad boy is just as bad. It's a little bit more smooth. And then she's gonna actually play hopscotch over this bad boy. And then she's gonna go into her hamstring curl. So we got the gliders coming on over here. There's Steven. Hello, Steven. And then she's gonna go right into her hamstring curls right here. And we only have 6 minutes to try to get as many rounds as possible. There is no rest time. Is this your third set? Third, perfect. So she's a little out of breath there. She may want to merge. I'm not entirely sure about that, but hopefully she hears this later and she's a little bit more forgiving. But it's all for the better, all for the better. She's getting cut up for specifically because of workouts just like this. Diet's a big part of it, but we are training to her physical capacity. All right, that is all we got. You got 3 rounds. Those 3 rounds, they don't sound like much, but were they tough? Those were rough. Those were rough. You rocked it. Rachel, shut it down. You're good to go. All right, let's call it a day. Jaeger bombs out.
So tiny. Oh. Hi, baby. Because Chris and I have really been enjoying the sesame seed Dave's Killer Bread bagels, I finally decided to try the cinnamon raisin. So I'll let you guys know what I think. I've had a lot of you recommend this. Can confirm that the cinnamon raisin is just as good. cleaned myself up, feeling good. Now I am just waiting for the AT&T person to come so we can finally have Wi-Fi so I can work. I know I have some emails I need to send out that I was like waiting for people to respond to, like some macro clients, and yeah, I can't do any of that until I have Wi-Fi, and I can't leave because he said he's coming from 9 to 11. So I'm just stuck here. So I cleaned the whole place and I hung up our big clock. We didn't originally know if we'd be able to like find a spot for it here because it wouldn't really, we thought maybe it would go there, but because of these two things on the walls and the freezer door opens and it kind of hits the wall, it wasn't gonna go there. So this was really the only option. So I just hung that. I like that. We put our little welcome thing over here instead of over there because I wanted the VOGEL sign there. So I think that works out well, and it's right next to the door, so it makes sense. Got our VOGEL sign there. There's a lot going on the counters right now. I think I'm gonna put Chris's whiskey in the pantry, and I don't think I can move the toaster over. I don't know, I might have to like flip some things around. I'm actually like, well, Chris and I both, we needed a drying rack because we hand wash everything. I feel like that's super weird to most people, but we have literally, we didn't use our dishwasher once in our last place, and we had a drying rack, but we had a split sink. Now that we don't have that, we had to get this, and I actually think it looks pretty cute, minus the toolbox that I just had out to hang that. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. I guess I can kind of give you guys a little tour. This is the washer and dryer situation. I tried to organize these a little bit more. So the bottom is all books. These pictures, I don't know if I want them like staggered maybe up here. I can't remember. I think I totally forgot to tell you guys that we bought a table last night. There was a place, a furniture store kind of near Chris's work, Front Room Furnishing, that was going out of business, and so they had a bunch of really good deals. So we got a 6-piece dinette yesterday, and I'm gonna go pick that up today at like, they said from noon to 5 I can pick it up, so I'm gonna probably go right around noon if I can. I have to go get my dad's truck to do that, but that is gonna go right here. I still wanna get a rug to go underneath it just because, well, one, because the cats, like I would rather save the carpet. If they're gonna pluck at anything, I would rather them pluck at a rug. So many adult things are happening. Buying kitchen tables, even one with, I got one with a bench, which I was like really wanting. So I'm super happy and excited to see like what it's gonna look like in here. But yeah, I tried to organize these little shelves. There's these we actually got at our bridal or engagement couple shower basically. These two pictures I think are super cute. And then that's all games down there. I would prefer to find a new spot for those, but I guess it doesn't really matter. And yeah, I just have to find a picture or a place for those pictures. I feel like they'd be cute staggered, but we'll see. Not totally sure. That ended up being a way harder process than I thought. Picking up the kitchen table. They didn't have it at the warehouse they were supposed to, so I had to go back to their like original one, like their main warehouse where they ship things out of, and pick it up. So that took like an extra 20 minutes on top of the 20-minute drive I already had. And then there's no way I can get the big box up by myself that has like the table and the 4 chairs. I did bring up the bench though. So I'm gonna attempt to set this up. I also need to eat, I'm starving, and I'm so out of breath.
I don't think we got enough time to sort out all the fights, to sort out all the lies. Oh baby, yeah. There was a part of me that knew that, and still I'm caught by surprise. I thought you'd always be mine. I guess
I have a bench. I need the rest of the table, but at least I have the bench.
Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down.
It started raining outside, so my dad had to come help me bring in the main box. My hair's everywhere. So I could bring all these little pieces up. So now we're gonna have a full kitchen, or I get dinette.
Yeah, and I thought it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just
Made the Asian turkey wraps, except I didn't use lettuce this time. We're using these, I'll show you guys after. It's some kind of lower carb, like healthy tortilla. Yummy. This is the thin, what?
Isn't that
No, it's fine, you can still see it.
so dark?
It's fine.
I don't know.
Well, I guess we, oh, so they put in, wait, no, those aren't lights. Wait, those are lights. Oh.
Oh, there you go.
We have 2 ceiling lights. This is like the only 2 ones. This is the finished product. Our nice 6-piece dinette. My hands are real sore from having to, like, what's that called? An Allen wrench. We had to twist in all of the feet, everything. So, really happy with it though. You like it, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good purchase. I did just get back from dropping my dad's truck back off again, and then we went to Kroger. We got these low-fat fudge bars. I used to get these, and I totally forgot about them. They're really good for if you are dieting and have sweet tooth. They're 60 calories, 1 gram of fat, 14 carb, and 4 protein. So really good, and helps with portioning if you have a problem with like sitting down with a thing of Halo Top and eating all of it, like me. And then I also got some veggie straws to munch on. I haven't really been getting cravings recently. Usually once I get started like seeing progress, it's just very motivating. So then if I do have a craving, it's like, well, I don't want to eat anything, or I don't want to give in to that. But tonight, for some reason, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm hungry and I have this sweet tooth. And I think it's because it's about my time of the month, which makes sense. So that's a healthy alternative, and I'm gonna have some veggie straws. My camera's blinking at me, it's about to die. So thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe and a little bell notification. And I will see you guys in the next video. Say bye. Little sink lover. Hey, say bye.